we're thinking of a seesaw. Something going down, something coming up. You have to keep that clear in your mind. When something is sinking, something is rising. That's what leverage these legs up. Don't physically pick it up. Okay? Something going down, something going up. Okay? That's the first thing to keep in your mind. And then the standing leg becomes a post that's very movable, pliable, and sewn. And this leg right here, internally, it turns. That's the quality, turns. Be careful not to physically turn the knees. That's where you're going to get hurt because there's energy in both on your leg, right? So something going down, something coming up. How high you want to make this leg, that's up to you. But early on, I recommend don't bring it too high. Just bring it maybe just about less than half a feet. Okay? And then from here, this post, it turns to deliver it out. Once you deliver it out, the weight is still here. Okay? Again, once you deliver it out, the gravity alignment pressure is still here. And then from here, very important thing that you're learning in the walk is the internal flow of energy. Okay? So we talk about flu. You want to feel, listen, and understand, FLU, the flow of energy rebounding to here. How we know we're rebounding? Because we're training the bow. So we have 5 bows, both legs for 2 bows, both arms, and the entire body. Anytime we're on one leg, we're compressing that bow, B-O-W. We're pulling the string, right? It has an arrow. Once we release the arrow, that's the springing, the rebounding of the energy that comes internally to the front leg. Okay? So let me recap what I said. When you start, you go to one side, you have sewn, you open, you release, you expand. The first 3 qualities of sewn. You continue sinking so this can rise. That's the duality, yin and yang. Something going down, yang, something coming up, yin. Okay? You have to bring it too high. This leg will deliver this leg out. Deliver. Don't step down, May. Okay? You deliver. Once you deliver out, the weight is still here. And how do we get the energy from here to here? It's compressing. We're in a bow, B-O-W. We're pulling the string. Once we release it, now it rebounds, return, FLU, feel, listen, understand the flow of energy, go to this leg. Now the cycle continues. Something going down, something is coming up. That's the leveraging, that's yin and yang. Something going down, this comes up. And then the cycle completes itself. As always, when we're doing the walking or any of the movements, we're cultivating Jing Sha Lai. That's the quieting of the mind. Once you learn to quiet the mind, it'll connect you to your breath. And you're breathing all the time, that breath will know how to get to your center. Once it gets to the center, now it knows how to release. Now everything is one unit. Because if the breath, the energy, if it doesn't know how to go to the bottom half, where does it go? It stays in the upper part. And that's why we're kind of more awkward and clumsy. When the breath goes down, and now we're one unit, now you're in your center. Now you're in your equilibrium. You feel more and more stable. And the bottom becomes an anchor, where the feet, as an internal anchor, is constantly pulling you down. That's what they say, 精送产, right? 产 is heavy. Everything is like pulling you down, and you keep going up. That's where you have that internal anchor. Okay? So let's do one round. Okay?